Jenny here today. Welcome back to the channel once again, guys. We're back with another banger video, man. Today, I'm finna react to a cartoon, bro. But I ain't started watching the cartoon yet because, like, I don't know if some of y'all. I'm a grown ass kid, bro. I'm 19-year-old and I don't give a bro. I still cartoons, but they still keeps me entertained. I don't be watching TV, bro. You know what I'm saying? When I was young, I be watching cartoons on TV, on Disney Channel, all them bitches. But I don't be watching them on TV no more. I'm like on the internet, on my laptop, bro. I be watching animes, bro. Like I've been done watching Naruto. I've been Fairy Tail. I don't know if that. Bro, I've been watching animes, bro, and this cartoon, I see my sister watching it, bro, and I seen it going around on YouTube, and I'm like, you know what, I'm finna watch it, because I like shit to keep me entertaining, bro, so I be watching things, and I'm saying, I'm diverse with everything, bro. I'm watching movies, I'm watching series, I'm watching animation, cartoons, I'm watching everything, bro. So today we finna react to Steven Universe, things that you think errors they've made, clearly. But at the end of the day, I be thinking like channels like this be reaching, you know? Like why you reaching so hard? Ain't nobody notice that in the cartoon. Like who be sitting at home watching a cartoon or animation? Oh, that's an error. They should have fixed that. No one noticed that, nigga. No one noticed that. Why are you pointing it out? But that's what we're finna do, man. I ain't watched the cartoon yet, bro, so I don't know no characters. So probably after this video, I'm finna start watching the cartoon. So I don't know no characters. So beg your pardon if y'all are big fans of this cartoon. But that's what we're finna do. We're just finna watch this nigga reaching for. Oh, his socks was yellow and his toe was out. Some dumb shit. But anyways, let's get into this and see errors that the cartoon had made.
Is anyone going to explain why the animators forgot to draw her pants in? This has gone way too far.
Bro, oh my god. I was gonna say something, but I ain't gonna say shit.
It is 2019. Happy New Year, you guys. And today, we're going to be looking at the animation errors in Steven Universe. You know, Steven Universe is on Cartoon Network. It's one of those shows that's ridiculously popular, but every show has an animation error and a mistake. And today we're going to take a look at that. Before we go on, go and subscribe, turn notifications on, do all that good stuff. Let's go on to number 6, and we're going to start off a little easy. These are going to be easy, so pay attention.
Well, she's definitely not in that barn. Whoa, I didn't see that before. I'll go by myself. Bye-bye.
Now, I know almost everyone found the error. Guys, take a look at her hand. There is a gem for about 2 to 3 frames. However, the gem disappears. Why is that? Why did the gem just magically disappear? Now, the animators may have just fell asleep. I don't really know. But what I do know is that they forgot to animate it all the frames. I mean, she did put her hand back down, but it's like the animators forgot to draw it.
Bro, but when I be watching things, I ain't be that observant, bro. I just be watching it for the entertainment. I don't be that observant looking at shit, bro. So the fact that this nigga noticed that, bro, this nigga watch each and every corner of the cartoon. Like, why? You ain't there to wonder why a gem is missing. You're there to watch the cartoon for entertainment. I ain't gonna pause it too much. I'm just gonna let it slide. Y'all can rage in the comments for me, please, cause I don't be liking people like this. But I ain't hating. Do your grind, bro. I fuck with you. I ain't hating. I ain't no hater, bro. I ain't no hater.
Someone came in that wasn't animating. I don't know what happened, but it is what it is. Now, that usually does happen in cartoons. Small details will be left out here and there. I mean, these animators are human. But, I mean, Steven Universe? Cartoon Network? I mean, you would expect a higher level of quality. I'm just kidding, dude. Every show has an animation error. Even live action shows. But it's just kind of weird that she does not have the gem, even though it's the same shot. That is very, very interesting. Guys, let's go on to number 5. And this one's kind of crazy, so pay attention. Now, I'm not going to tell you guys what the animation error is. This is one of them that you're going to have to figure out on your own and type in the comment section what you see here that's wrong in this shot. So let's go on to number 4. What you see here that's wrong in this shot. So let's go on to number 4.
Oh, see shit. Bro, that's what my attention span, bro, is completely low. I don't pay attention to bullshit like that, bro. If y'all know what error is talking about, comment down below, please, and I'll watch it and see for myself. Because I ain't about to sit here looking for no goddamn error. Comment down below if y'all know what he's talking about, because I don't
Why
know.
are you standing there all sad like that? Think it's getting a little too serious. She wants Connie to do all this dangerous stuff for me.
Now, you may not have gotten this, so I'm going to replay it. Pay attention to both scenes.
Why are you standing there all sad like that? Think it's getting a little too serious. She wants Connie to do all this dangerous stuff for me.
Now, take a look at her clothing. You can tell that she has one shirt on. However, when we go into the next shot, she has switched clothing? How did she do that?
How did you?
I didn't know the
bro,
gems.
I don't want to pause this, bro. But I'm sitting here wondering what the fuck you talking about. But I even saw that, bro. How the fuck you see shit like that, bro? Bro, come on. Like, you're that observant to a cartoon, my nigga? That's for kids. Kids, nigga, you sound like you in your teens or probably 20, bro. Like, come on.
Allow you to just switch clothing without any
ain't
magical
gonna notice
outburst
none
or
of this,
whatever.
bro.
It's obvious that the animators have just slipped up completely on this. They don't know. I mean, maybe they had. There's obviously have multiple animators, but you would think that the animators would at least catch on to see, hello, she had a shirt on here, and you're adding layers that weren't there before. It's kind of a continuity
Her
error.
neck was
If you
kinda
think about it, it's
there,
kind of a
so I don't know.
continuity slip up, but I mean, it is what it is. I mean, wow. The only thing I can say is at least they remembered to draw her gem in, because that would be embarrassing if they forgot.
You've been here for a few days. Is everything okay?
I've just been watching your previously recorded entertainment. There's more than one?
When she's watching TV, you know, she's watching the same show over and over, there's a specific design to the front of her shirt. And I don't know if you know this, but the front of Perry Dot's shirt is not the same on her back. And when we look at this, I'm going to show you it one more time. Take a look at it. Her shirt is actually on backwards. Look.
There's more than one?
See, that is not supposed to be on the back of her shirt. If you think about it, and if you know anything about this character, you would know that the back of her is supposed to be plain. It's pretty much upside down. I'm probably confusing you if you don't know, but it is what it is.
Now show me what you got, soldiers! Pearl, I don't recall asking you to bring me a spear.
Now, I know that fighting is very important in this cartoon, Steven Universe. Fighting is one of the main keys of Steven Universe and this gem business. All this gem business, all this diamond business. You know, fighting is actually a key and essential role in this cartoon. However, sometimes they just slip up and just forget to draw the character's pants on. I mean, you would think they would even draw the trousers and, you know, their underwear. But there's nothing in this shot. Like, there's actually El Zipio, dude. There's nada. And it's a girl. Like, what? They forgot. Or did they forget? Did they really forget? I mean, this is not SpongeBob SquarePants where he intentionally ripped his pants. I mean, we're talking about Steven Universe. One of the characters just completely messed up. Wow. I mean, did the animators do that? Or did she just have some magical abilities to just whip her pants off in front of all the kids watching the cartoon? I really don't know. The world will never know. But this wouldn't be too far off from the creator's past, Rebecca. But enough of that. I'm not bringing anything up. I'm not saying anything. I'm just saying nothing. That's what I'm saying. But could you imagine the other characters like White Diamond just missing their pants?
5 speeds?
Now, this is kind of a hard one to see. I mean, this is really hard to pay. You got to be paying attention to this video to see what the animation error is in this. But take a look at her clothing. Look at her skirt. It's light green, okay? For those of you who are colorblind, it's going to be hard for you. But when it switches to the next frame, I actually put these two together. It's green. And I'm going to explain to you exactly what's happening in this shot, because I'm into animation myself. Now, when they're doing their drawing and their coloring, they usually do an eyedropper tool of the original sketch of the characters, you know, the vision of what the original animators wanted. And, you know, they usually eyedrop it so they can pinpoint exactly the color that they need. However, something went seriously wrong. something went really, really wrong. I don't think they eye dropped it this time. I think something else happened. I'm going to tell you what else happened, but isn't it kind of weird that you didn't notice this, but you're noticing it now? It's because we put the two together. See,
It ain't weird at all, bro. You're the weird one here, bozo ass nigga. You're the weird, bro. You're weird. This cartoon is for kids, nigga. Ain't nobody sitting around wondering what goddamn clothes you're wearing. I ain't got all time for that, bro. Like, I wouldn't notice none of this if this dude didn't mention it. I wouldn't notice it at all. Never, bro.
it's different frames added up, and anyone can just forget what color it is. That's why they use the eyedropper tool. But what happened is the animators decided to eyeball it, decided to go in raw and just put it from scratch. You said, okay, well, green, let me just put green. And it came out bad. Now, guys, let's go on to the next animation error. Oh, wait a minute, folks. Hold on. This is not an animation error. See,
What?
this is an animation smear or blur or whatever you want to call it. See, there's a misconception that this is actually an animation error, but this happens when things are moving and there's a lot of fight scenes in a cartoon or anime. I mean, this has been seen prominently in some of the most popular animes. There's a lot of animation smears, and when you pause a cartoon,
Bro,
you will see
Look at
this.
Naruto.
Things are not lining up, and it
Naruto.
looks a little bit goofy. Not only anime, but this can be seen in SpongeBob, cartoons. Any cartoon will have an animation smear to exaggerate the movement. Now, it does look a little silly off the bat, I agree, but what are you going to do about it? You're going to have to deal with that, dude. It's not an animation error. So anyone telling you, that is an animation error, it's not. It does look goofy, I will admit,
Why am I
but it's
getting
not
pissed?
an
I'm low-key
animation
getting
error.
pissed, bro.
Like I said, there's a lot of designs and stuff, but, it is what it is. Now, guys, thank you guys for making it this far into the video. I mean, I just got to tell you, these animation errors, I still got one more. I got the biggest animation error.
I ain't even want to see that, bro. Like, this nigga reaching beyond belief, bro. This nigga, let me see what the comments are saying, bro, because I'm dead. One comment said, you were clearly just talking and stalling to hit the 10-minute mark, bro. Like, YouTubers, come on. Bro, the comment section are hating, bro. Bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro. This nigga kinda reached, bro. This nigga was pulling, bro. Like, come on. Nigga, somebody is gonna run up on you and say, nigga, post up, bro. Fuck wrong with you on that bullshit ass video. Anyways, if y'all enjoyed this video, man, hit that thumbs up button down below. If y'all want, like, I haven't started watching it, but I said I'm gonna watch it. And I know this camera just went potato as fuck, bro. Like, it's potato, bro. I'm finna get a camera this year. I don't know exactly when, but it ain't gonna be in the middle. It's gonna be before summer, hopefully. You get what I'm saying? So I'm gonna get a camera. And if y'all want me to watch the anime on my channel, bro, or if y'all want me to create a next channel solely to watch cartoons for y'all, I'll do that. But just comment down below, recommend what y'all think I should do. Should I react to the cartoon on this channel, like watch from season 1 go up to whatever season it is and watch it on this channel, or create a next channel and do that? Let me know in the comments down below, man. And yeah, I see y'all manana, man. Tell this nigga to stop reaching, bro.